Now, Kakuma town and refugee camp in northwest of Kenya has for 25 years hosted some of the 20 million people who have been displaced in sub-Saharan Africa. Now, despite the constant outflows and inflows of people into the camp, it is now home to a fast-growing, vibrant, though informal market. The International Finance Corporation recently conducted an on-the-ground study of the camp to better understand the dynamics of its market. Now, the study has now birthed the Kakuma Kalobeyei Challenge Fund. It is a partnership with the Africa Enterprise Challenge Fund, the Turkana County Government, and the UNHCR. The $25 million five-year program is designed to support private sector investment and to unlock the economic potential of refugees. Well, let's find out more about the project from Luba Shara. She's a Senior Operations Officer at the IFC. Great to have you on the show with us, Luba. Now, what many don't know out there is that refugee camps such as Kakuma, they're growing formal market economies with a lot of consumer power. So what kinds of private businesses as well as social enterprises are you looking to attract with this new project?
Thank you for having me. You're so much right. Kakuma is an unusual place. It has a population of more than 250,000 people if you combine the refugee camp and Kakuma town. And it's a vibrant but informal economy. IFC is an investment development institution. We know the private sector well. The businesses we would like to attract are more formal and larger businesses, for example, the pharmacies, the agricultural production, energy suppliers, and so on. The businesses that have the commercial potential to come to Kakuma and start hiring people there, including host community and refugees.
Now, of course, as you just mentioned, it also hopes to develop the local community-owned businesses in the area. But how much funds will we see flowing into this project? And exactly how do you plan to structure this financing?
Thank you. Kakuma Kalobeyei Challenge Fund has different components, and the competition, which we start tomorrow, for private sector windows and for social enterprise sector windows will last for 6 weeks till December 22nd. And we encourage private companies and social enterprises to apply. So the half of the project fund will go to that competition. In addition, it's super important for businesses to understand how to operate in Kakuma refugee hosting areas. That's why we unite forces with Turkana County Government of Northern Kenya and UNHCR on launching a business center, a one-stop shop where businesses can come and the rules of engagement on how to pay taxes, how to get business permits will be clarified. So that's also one of our key objectives for this program.
Now, what makes this project quite interesting, at least for me, is that it stemmed from a consumer and market study done by the IFC in Kakuma. It was titled Kakuma as a Marketplace. Very interesting because it basically looks at the camp through the lens of a private firm looking to enter a new market, which is not something that you see often when it comes to refugee camps. Give us a sense of what you guys saw that inspired this project.
We visited camp the first time back in 2016 by invitation from UNHCR. We didn't know what to expect. We are, as I've said, the financial development institution, but typically we work with more stable, more registered, larger firms. We never worked with in refugee hosting areas before 4 years ago. So we decided to try. What we saw is this highly urbanized area of more than 250,000 people with more than 2,000 shops, very vibrant. So we decided to find out and to look at this area, not as humanitarian agencies or NGOs look at refugee hosting areas, but as the private firm entering the area from the private firm lens and perspective. And that's what we found, and that's we estimated that Kakuma town and camp together as one market has a potential consumer market of $56 million per year. It's not huge as compared to other areas, but it's still substantial. And I think it was done the first time, the estimation of the market size. And that's what we are explaining to our own clients, but also potential businesses, which we encourage to come to Kakuma. Come see. It's a big urban area, underserved. There is a lot of potential to business in Kakuma.
Well, it's certainly a refreshing approach to refugee camps. Many thanks for your insights, Luba. That's Luba Shara. She's a Senior Operations Officer at the IFC.